Hey crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Marissa. Today I have this gigantic project to share. I was gonna say swap, but it's not a swap. I tried to share it yesterday, but for some reason it never uploaded to my YouTube. It just keeps saying processing, so I deleted it. I'm starting over, and we're gonna see if that works. Anyways, this is a gigantic ScrapDiva Designs project share. You guys know that her release came out, that was just released as Halloween. Oh gosh, you guys, I have so much idea, like, want to talk about that. My brain can't keep it all together. So you'll definitely want to head over to ScrapDiva Designs if you want to pick up any of these die sets. If you haven't already, they're a good set, you guys. Oh my gosh, I love them. I've had so much fun with them. I just need to share them. I got sick last week, and then I also had a swap that I had to start over from scratch for Larissa. Or maybe that was the week before. I can't even remember. I was so sick last week, you guys. My throat, I lost my voice. I had a really bad sinus infection. Ugh, I don't want to start the season off like this. Anyways, so I finally finished off this project, but I did start this project at the beginning of the month when the dies came in. I just have been slacking, like I said, and getting it out there. As you can see, this cool witch shoe jelly bag that just came out, I turned it into a little voodoo bag with the voodoo doll. I did use the voodoo doll mini album die set, but what I did with this one is that I took a lot of the scraps from my paper collection that I've been using. I pulled out some older papers, and I had scraps as well. I have a big old box full of Halloween scraps because I love paper and I don't want to throw it away. I pay too much money for it, to just toss it out. Anyway, so what I do is I glue it down onto a printing paper that's like 24-pound, those really light sheets. And I glue down the scraps and then I stitch around it. So that's basically what I did for this. The other thing I did do is that I took some craft cardstock and I cut out the cute part of it because I love it. It's so cute. This part here, and I ended up keeping the inside of it and actually adding it to this paper clip on the back side here, as you can see. And this part here, the outline, I took it and glued it down. And then I took this very old embossing thread that's actually very fine. I don't even know, like, the consistency of it is better than what I even have now at home. Like, I don't know. I feel like this is way more, like, doesn't shred or, like, get fuzzy. I don't know. But I poked holes at each point and then just did stitching, so it looks like it's been, stitched there. So cool. I did ink it up with a lot of Tim Holtz Distress Oxides and inks. I used some grip paste as well, just so you guys know. But I decided to cut out the hole. So when it cuts out, you have the hole here. And then what I did was when I glued it down to the back part, it doesn't have a hole, right? Cut out, it's just solid. These two pieces are just solid. Oops, sorry, you guys, I have all the die sets over here. So it cuts it out solid. So what I did was I just drew the circle on there and then just cut out with an X-Acto knife. And then I just added a little bit of inking around it. And then added my little chain there with the charms. This one's a Frank Garcia, this one's a Tim Holtz, and then this I got in AliExpress. And then these are some of Erica's little die set. I don't know if I have it here. Yeah, I don't know what set it comes from. It's this set here, and I just cut it out a bunch of times and then added some ink. I made it look like it's coming out of there. Then I have this little potion bottle die set in my stash that I don't know where I picked it up, but I've had it there, and so I finally used it. But I added this cool label here. It says arsenic. These are Heidi swap stamps. I ended up using this set here, and I also used her new one. I just got it, so I added this last minute. It's this guy here. We'll talk about him in a minute. Anyways, that's what I did, and then I added this banner. So I used Erica's banner, the little die set banner, which is this set here. I just took this part here and added it there, or just cut this part out and I took the bows off and then layered up and added hexes. So cool. So cool. And then I used Erica's potion bottle. I don't know if you guys have that set. It is so great. It comes with 2 sizes. I used a small one. I didn't want to make it a shaker because I didn't want anything like real sparkly. I kind of wanted it just grungy looking. And then I decided to turn it into kind of like a charm. And so then I added this chain here. I added this cute little tag. I don't even know where this is from, but the stamp set, I mean. And then I added some charms that I made. And then I have this gauze here that I've had in my stash and some yarn. So cool. And then the bag itself. I left these sides here with the witch shoes, but on the back side, it decided to take apart this 12 by 12 paper, and I just cut around the pieces that I wanted, and I glued them down. I distressed them. Yep. I did have to add an extra piece in here to kind of cover it up so that I can glue this down nicely. Okay, let's move this out of the way for now. And then inside, I put all these goodies, as you can see. They're so fun, you guys. Okay, first and foremost, let's go with these little pocket tags. These are the Halloween pocket tags that just came out this month. I decided to emboss them and spray them with some mica stain sprays from Tim Holtz. On this one, I had this bottle that I made years ago, maybe like 3-4 years ago. And I meant to put a charm here, and I can't find a box that I know has like really creepy looking charm. So I want to add something there, but I haven't found it. And then I did some cut aparts. I distress inked them. This is a Tim Holtz. And then this is another paper that I have that has cut aparts. And then I use this fun brown and black gingham. And then, yeah, just a lot of grunginess. And then this one, I a little bit more stuff on it. I added these flowers that I had in my stash. I had these made when I first got this die set, which I'll do in the description box, put it in there. Then I added this bewitched tag there, and then I added this cut apart here. Here's one of the brooms that I used from the new release this month. I added some mesh back here. I used this mesh from Joann's, I think it's where it's from. And then look at these cool little tags. This is a printable from, oh gosh, Ira La Mija on Etsy. I made them smaller when I printed them up, and then I've had them in my stash. So then I just added random stuff. These cute stamps, oh my gosh, I love them. Just picked them up from Jennifer at Syncopation Designs. Oh my gosh, it's so funny, like feeling drained. But here's the one I use, thinking of you. Time to unwind, like cause mummy. Like it's just funny puns. I don't know, batshit crazy. That one's funny. It's a bat. Here for the booze. I'm gonna put that on a bottle. That's so cute. Like it's death before decaf. I have to drink decaf now because I get anxiety, you guys. Oh my god, it's so bad. I drank too much coffee when I was working night shift, like way too much, and I think it just finally caught up. Anyways, I added those there on this tag because it works perfectly. So cute. And I did do some stamping with the Heidi Swap stamp. And then this ribbon here is from here, it's Joann's, and it has like, I don't know if you guys can see, you can't, but it has the little cool skull faces. Isn't that cool? I love it. Love it. Doop. Oh, there we go. And this one again, like I said, embossed. Okay, the next thing I did was a geez, I'm making a mess here. This cool spider web oh my gosh, memory decks card from ScrapDiva Designs. It's one that she just released as well. I cut out the polka dot paper with the top part of the die set, and then I stitched it down onto this mesh. Okay, and then I cut out another base part, which is basically this shape here, and I distressed that, which I now realize that you can't even see, with some oxide, so it looked like what, like just dirty and grungy, like it'd been wet. But when I covered it up, you couldn't see it. So I'm kind of mad. Anyways, then I went in and added some of the grit paste, texture paste from, oh my gosh, Tim Holtz, duh. Sorry, guys. I'm just slacking. Can't get it together this morning. And I kind of put it all over, put it on the spiders. The spider does come with the collection. And then I added this sticker here that I had in my stash. And this is from Tim Holtz, new book, well, sticker book, the Halloween 2024. I thought I had another name. I don't know why. Anyways, I pulled some out of the stickers and did that. I added a button there that I found in my stash. And then this is this mesh that I have that somebody gave me in a swap. And this is all I have left. I've been cutting away little pieces. Added this little charm. This one's from Stampin' Up. I bought it, I think. Yeah, I bought it off of someone a few years ago, and I think that was the last one I had, and I don't have anymore. But that's my little memory decks. I added some of that, oh, what is it called? The gauze that I've had in my stash forever. And then let's jump into this little guy here. Isn't this the cutest little coffin? Anyways, I added some of that paper that I had glued down with scraps, and then I stitched around it, added little bats, a little sticker. This is Teresa Collins stickers. I bought a pack of hers when she's destashed. And then I have this little bottle from the Dollar Tree. I don't know what I'm going to put in here. I haven't decided, but I like that it fits in there. It's kind of, I feel like I can press it down, but isn't that so cute? I just like the way that turned out. Anyways, and then we have this guy here. So since I got Heidi Swap newest stamp set, I decided to make this last minute. And it's cool. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is the Stamp Society. I joined it because I love Heidi Swap stuff. I've been following her since like, oh gosh, 1990 something. I decided to join and get the Stamp Society because I can just go at my own pace. I don't do her Stop the Blur because I'm not journaling that way anymore. I did when my daughter was little, but not anymore. So I took some of this washi tape, which again, Heidi Swap. It was a couple years back at Michael's. Then I added some of Tim Holtz washi there. And I made this cute little booklet, just stamping some Tim Holtz stuff here. So cute. Anyways, I took scraps of my paper and I did some stamping and distressing. And then I made this little pocket here. Here's in a little page. I just tied it down like you would one of those junk journals. I did stamping. I was itching to play with the new stamp. And then here's this little tag I made. And then here's this other little tag ephemera bit. I have Tim Holtz embossing folders. I have these two. Now I've had this for a while. I made it a few years ago and I just have it in a stash. Do you ever just make stuff and then you never use it? And so then you have a bag like full of stuff. Like here's this bag I have full of stuff, you guys. Like, oh my God. I know I'm not the only one, so I don't feel so bad. Anyways, and I just made this cute little junk journal. And then I put a little tag, little pocket here with some of the Tim Holtz papers. Like he has that paper that has like a bunch of little tags. He needs to come out with some more paper, please, Tim Holtz. Come out with a paper pad like you used to. I love it. I love it. And then I have this guy here, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. Oh, I love it. I wanted it to slide back and forth so it would annoy me. It's getting on my nerves, you guys. I didn't glue it down all the way, but I took the bones from the potion bottle die set, this set here, and I used this bones and I glued them down there. And then I just went crazy on this. I pulled out my Tim Holtz stuff that I have, cut apart stickers, and just kind of embellished it. This is one of the other Voodoo dolls that I cut out and I had done, and I was going to make a mini album, but I don't know why this popped in my head and I wanted to do this instead. So I'm still working on a mini album, but it's going to be completely different. But I thought this would be fun. Here's some more of those leaves. I added that texture grip paste stuff on here, and then I put these little flowers. These are Tim Holtz. It comes in a bunch. What did I do with it? I had it here somewhere, and so it's a big old bunch of these. This is just one little branch I tore off, but they're perfect to soaking up the ink. Look at that. It looks so cool. And then they were wet when I laid them down, and now that they've dried, they're just like stiff. That's so cool. Just love that. And then I took some mica stain and I like put on my finger and then just rubbed it so you could see the skull there. This is a sticker, and here's some of the leftover bones. I put them there. And then this is an old sticker that I have. It's actually like a vintage label that I picked up on Etsy. Check this out, you guys. This lady, she's awesome. Anyway, she has all these cool like vintage labels. I buy and hoard. That's my actual crafting skill. Look at that. Isn't that cool? But I pulled it out from here. And then I have these. These are so cool. I'll link it in the description box. But she reproduces them, but the quality of the paper is amazing. And then she sent me this. Isn't it cool? I think it's Tremblay and Company is her shop. I'll link it in the description box if I can find it. And then look at these labels. Aren't those so freaking cool? Oh, I just love it. Anyways, I have a hoard of Halloween stuff that I buy and don't use immediately. I stash it and store it away forever until I decide to bring it out and play. And then look at this charm tassel. I got this from, I think her name is Leah. I forget. Sorry. She's Thrifty.Day, I believe, on here on YouTube and Etsy, and TikTok is where I usually follow her the most. She does an amazing job with junk journals, and she has a tutorial on how to make this, which is really easy. And so I thought I would do that. So I pulled out all these, you know, vintage buttons that I have and just made like a really cool charm dangle here, tassel dangle, and then just added a bunch of other stuff there. I'll link her in the description box as well. She's really cool. I love her journals. She always sells out. Anyways, this is my oh my gosh, my craft, my project. If you guys have any questions, definitely message me or in the description box. I will try to come back and make like a fun video showing how I did this. I have too many ideas in my head, not enough time, guys. I'm always on the go. I'll come back for some more videos soon. Definitely head over to ScrapDivaDesigns.com to pick up any of the dies. I'll share them all in the description box with the links. Don't forget to use my discount code MWalker10, and definitely check out hashtag ScrapDivaDesigns, because there's so many ideas and inspirations and so many different styles that I can't even choose anymore. But definitely, I think, you know, the grunge, vintagey, spooky Halloween is definitely has my heart. But anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys sticking around and coming back all the time to watch my videos, even though they're not the greatest. I try. But yeah, thank you guys. Bye.